Hey y'all, I am Male singing on Yenyo or Henny Aniwa, the Christ, and this is Hoodoo is Political. And for the third time tonight at 4 a.m. in the morning, those other two videos were in the 3 a.m. hour, the witching hour. I am going to be doing a political cartomancy divination, and I have already invoked the High Priestess of Azania. I love how the Queen of Hearts popped out when I was calling her name. So, oh, High Priestess of Azania, please tell us what we need to know about the state of Black liberation. For this one, I'm gonna do a 5-card draw because that's your number. 5 for freedom. All right. Our first card here is the 8 of Spades. Okay. Our second one is the Ace of Clubs. Our next card here is the 10 of Clubs. Okay. Our fourth card is the King of Diamonds. Alright. And our final card is the 2 of Spades. Great. So, they tell us about points of advantage, the ways that one side has the upper hand on another. And the 8 of Spades tells us that there's more troops coming. There's more troops coming. I'm getting a martial law vibe. It may be under the guise of preventing crime, but we, as in everyone on Earth, is living in an increasingly fascist world, especially in America, which is where I am based. The current USA president, y'all's president, is losing his grip on his power and also his grip on reality. So that's what happens when fascist leaders feel like they're clamoring for power. They go authoritarian. That was 333. They go totalitarian. And overall authority over an individual as well as the community and the society which they want to rule. Let me get to the cards though. So in that case, the 8 of Spades is they have access to troops to bring in for the purposes of demolishing our liberation, our Black liberation, because that's what's going to free us. Let's see. The Ace of Clubs. Ace of Clubs is our next card. What type of mission is this? Well, the Ace of Clubs tells us that this is a money-making mission against Black liberation. Of course, when a people are restrained, when they are unstable. Yeah, unstable. It is easier to colonize them. It's easier to control them because they are not focused on, they're focused on the external rather than the communal, than healing oneself. That's what fascism is. It's about control. Up next, we have our 10 of clubs. 10 of clubs. The 10s talk about what are ways we can lead toward liberation, specifically black liberation in this case, because that's what I just asked about. So the 10 of clubs tells us at 555 for freedom, political education. Political education in mass. This is not just teaching, one person here, that person gives the information to another person. This has to be a concerted, intentional political education effort. Teach others and learn from others. Hear everyone's perspective. Grow beyond your own experiences and broaden your horizons. See you more. My husband is really vibing with what I'm saying right now. And this is a psychic connection, so it comes out. Political education. Each one teach one, like I said in the other one. Up next, we got our King of Diamonds. Okay, great. This king, all the kings really, represent the heads of state. Regardless of gender, that's always going to be a king. The type of head of state that this King of Diamonds is talking about speaks about the rich and greedy business person. I wonder who that could be. Honestly, it could be any of them. It could be any head of state, but since I am here in America, it's probably Donald Trump. Probably. I mean, there are lots of rich and greedy business people that want to hinder black liberation all over the world. Even black politicians, even black heads of state want to hinder us from getting free because of anti-blackness, because anti-blackness is profitable. It's profitable. Where's the other one? Yeah. Dang. Let me not do that anymore. With my middle finger. Okay. Yeah, these heads of state, they want to block us from our freedom, our liberation as black people, because that's a money-making mission. Free, liberated people cannot be controlled by any government, by any head of state. People who learn cannot be controlled by any head of state for any money-making mission. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I know y'all do. I'm talking pretty loud. And so, the Two of Spades is our final card. The twos talk about the promises that were made. The Two of Spades specifically speaks to more allies to join in, but specifically for the opposition, more troops. More troops. More troops. More troops. They brought in the National Guard in many, many states to hinder integration. I'm going to let y'all sit with that. During the times where they were integrating schools, these states brought in the National Guard. The police officers were the ones spraying our people with water hoses and releasing the dogs. The state will not hesitate to use its resources, the many resources that it has, to fight the people. 1111. The state will not hesitate to use its resources. Their troops. Listen, the 8 of spades and the 2 of spades are the same thing. Troops. Pigs. It was legal to do that. It is legal to do that, especially since they have absolute immunity. As we've seen with ICE officers, ICE pigs, as we've seen with the numerous police brutality cases where unarmed people are murdered by the pigs. Is there anything that we need to clarify? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this is pretty cut and dry. Let's do this one. Money making mission. Oh shit. If it comes out again, then I'm gonna pick it up. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. If it come out again, I'm gonna pick it up. Okay. High Priestess of Azania, please tell us anything that we need to know to clarify this Ace of Clubs, which is the money-making mission for the oppressor. I'm going to do 3 cards. We have the Queen of Spades. We have the 2 of Diamonds. And we also have the 6 of Hearts. Okay. The Queens talk about the brains behind the operations, the people behind the scenes who are the heads of state, right? The Queen of Spades specifically talks about warlords, warmongers, and war profiteers. They perceive Black liberation as war. Wartime. Let me finish the cards. I could get way into this. I love Black liberation. The 2s represent promises that were made. 2 of Diamonds, as you can probably guess, more money for the war. For the war. We can get y'all more money. We can get y'all more money. We just have to brainwash the people so that they are anti-Black and they don't want to be free with the Black people. If we just have them fighting against each other, then we can get y'all more money. We can get y'all more money. Alright, like I said, I can get into it. The next card The Six of Hearts. The sixes talk about the ways that the enemy is vulnerable. The Six of Hearts represents their love and sex lives, particularly if these people are married. I'm not going to be clarifying the clarifiers. We're not going to go down that route because I could go there all day. The love and sex lives of the war profiteers, the people behind the scenes, the people who are so opposed to black liberation, to all people being free because of black liberation, the people who perceive this as war, their love lives and their sex lives are a vulnerability. And they just want to make more money. They just want to make more money. Anything else? No. I think that's it. I think it's pretty cut and dry. Very straightforward. And to that, I will say, thank you, High Priestess. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your wisdom, for your knowledge. Thank you for the life you led so that you could acquire these skills and bring them to me so that it can come through me and to these people on the other side of this screen. I ask that whoever needs to see this sees this, and that we are all working together for freedom, because we gonna get free either way. And good day to the good folks. Bad day to the bad folks. I'm out.